Hello, this is Piano Annie, and today we're going to work the right hand and the left hand together. And we'll use the usual steady Freddy left hand. And we'll do that in the 1 position, the 4 position, and the 5 position, which is the C, the F, and the G. So you'll see me moving that around, and you'll notice how it sounds different when we play the same thing in the right hand, but when we change which chord we're playing down here in the left. So to keep this simple for those who are just learning to play right and left hand together, for those who have never looked at a keyboard, or for those who are used to reading music and not doing it through improvisation, we'll keep it very simple. And we'll start with G, which is the goat in the barn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G is the 5th note of the C major scale. So we'll do G, and then we'll work with the C up here. Okay? And I'm going to teach you this, the slide. We're going to slide into the G sometimes, which it's sort of like a grace note if you're a piano player, but in the blues, you just slide in. It's a little smoother, it's real quick, doesn't really get a time value. Okay, the time value goes to the note that you're sliding into. And so you'll see me doing that. And sometimes I'll play the G and the C together. Sometimes we'll go back and forth between the G and the C. And I'll show you some different rhythms that we can play. And then we'll also, to add some variety, if that gets boring for you, we'll try using the F and the lower C. So we'll be using 1, 4, and 5 in the right, plus the high C. And then we'll be using the slide note. And then we'll also use the same slide note, but we'll slide down. Okay, so sometimes we'll slide from this, which is called the flat 5, or the G flat, and we'll slide into the F. And you can use your pointer for that, or you can use your middle finger. If you use your middle finger, it leaves 2 fingers available to hit notes. So we might do this and just continue down the blues scale. And if you use your pointer on going up the keyboard to the G, then it leaves 3 fingers up there to do whatever magic you want to create up here. All right, so let's get our left hand going. And I'm going to take it real slowly. Sometimes you just want to hold a note. Sometimes go back and forth. That time I slid into the chord. Now let's try a triplet. Going from G to C. Sliding into a triplet. All right, so that was a whole variety of things you can do. There's no strict pattern you have to follow. You just want to start experimenting and getting your fingers used to working independently. All right, let's add in some of the lower portion of the blues scale. All right, so let's try, I'll start again with my GC, and then you'll see that I'll add in some of this down here. I like to do 1 bar to get started. And you don't have to add the slides in. Let me show you without the slides. A little triplet going back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A little holding. Okay? So that's a simple exercise. If you need to, take days or a week where you're just playing with the G and the C, or even just the G, just to try the different ratios that you can use. So you could do 2 to 1, like this. 2 in the right for each one in the left. And then you could do 3 to 1. Triplets. You could just practice holding it. And you should also practice playing softly and loudly. Okay, so. I added also in there a short note, a staccato, sort of a touch and a little leap off. So you can add those in. You can hold notes or do the opposite of hold and make it extra short, okay? And then don't forget about the swing rhythm where we do that long, short, like this. Triplet, triplet. If you want to change the notes that you use, feel free. And in the next lesson, I'm going to introduce a new left hand rhythm that's going to be very important that you master to get your blues, all right? It's going to sound like that. I'll see you in the next video.